Hey there, it's Flex from StrongandFlexTV, and I'm just sitting around because today I'm gonna just tell you maybe some intelligent things about the subject why, for God's sake, should I stretch? Or maybe you ask yourself, why does that crazy guy, Flex, is stretching himself so much while I'm not stretching at all? Strong.
No.
Could that be a question?
No.
You would ask me.
No. I'm always wondering why I'm so mighty and you are just a skinny.
Okay. So let's. I try to approach that subject in English, which is not my mother language, in a sensible way. First of all, you may perhaps know, or you should be aware of the fact that strengthen up the muscle means making the muscle short. If you do a biceps curl, I make the muscle as short as possible to have tension. And if I do that a lot and often for a longer time space, then maybe my muscle is getting a little bit shorter. The biceps, by the way, is not a muscle where we should be afraid of that the biceps is going to be too short and I have negative effects. It's maybe rather the chest, if I'm working a lot, the chest, and not in the same time the upper back, and maybe the chest is going to be after a while too short, and I have that not very good looking round back, bad posture position. Okay, so if you're doing strength workout, if you're working out in the gym, if you are into sports and you work out a lot, your muscles will get shorter if you don't stretch them. Okay, stretching means the complete opposite. I make the muscles as long as I can. Okay, so the more sports you do, the bigger the reason is to stretch. Okay, if you're lazy, your muscles are on
really smooth.
Smooth at a low level anyway, so that's not that much your problem. But if you're working out, you should stretch too, because if you don't do it, what might be the effects of short muscles? First is your muscles are not in balance, like I told you already. Another thing is that you may have pressure on your joints, and then your joints are done earlier than you like them to be done. Okay, so that may be a health reason to stretch. My reason to start with that, with my morning routine where I stretch myself up a lot, 5 times in the week in the early morning, was my spine. Because I have a, is that the same word, scoliosis? Scoliosis?
Maybe scoliosis.
Scoliosis. I have my spine is not that straight as it should be. It's a little bit like that. So I had a lot of back problems, and what I did first was building up my abs, working out my back muscles to get rid of that problem, but that wasn't I didn't have the effect I wanted. It was getting better, and for a while I didn't have problems, but they came back. And then I realized, oh, my spine is very stiff. There's no movement in it. It cannot swing. So that was the point where I was just deciding, and at the same time was getting old. And that was the point where I decided to start to do a lot of stretching to get rid of my back problems. And then I found out, okay, at the beginning that it really hurted my muscles and it wasn't that much fun. But after a while it was getting better, and then I found out, okay, being flexible can be fun too. So I was cultivating that more and more and more. So that can also be a big reason for you why you should stretch, is to get rid of back problems you may have. Another aspect is that injury prevention. Okay, if you stretch your muscles a lot, the tolerance when, for example, you run or walk and you twist your ankle, you have your muscles and your tendons have a higher tolerance, and you don't get rupture that fast. Okay, so for all of you football players, tennis players, or whatever, who or basketball players who have may have that problem, that to twist the ankle is often, it's a very often injury. If you stretch that area a lot, you may prevent a lot of injuries by doing that. So you have a higher tolerance. Your muscles are getting stronger. Strong, you hear me? Your muscles are getting stronger when you stretch them. Okay, they're getting even more flexible. That's on the hand, and yeah, that's a very good thing too. So maybe now you're a little bit more motivated to stretch more, so that you don't have a bad posture, so that you have a healthy back, so that you may prevent some of injuries which can happen. And yeah, last thing to say, if you're flexible, you're a better person. Look at me.
Jesus.
Okay, so far so good. In case that you did subscribe to us already, you should do that right here. And if you want to see one of my other intelligent videos, then you can click just here. Have fun by doing that, and see you next time. Bye.